Shirley's new awa. Safely o'er the friendly main, money's the heart with black and twa. Should he no come back again? Will ye no come back again? Will ye no come back again? Better lose ye canny be. Will ye no come back again? They trusted you, your Elan men. Oh, they trusted you, brave Shirley. They kent your hiding in the glen, death and exile braving. Now will ye no come back again? Will ye no come back again? But I'll ye canny be. Will ye no come back again? They watched you in the morn hour. Oh, they watched you in the Loman Grey. £30,000 reward for a prince men would betray. Now will ye no come back again? Will ye no come back again? But I'll ye canny be. Will ye no come back again? English bribes were all in vain. Don't put out away a chase and poor. Silver does me by the heart. That's beaten I for thee and that. Now will ye no come back again? Will ye no come back again? But I'll ye canny be. Will ye no come back again? Will ye no come back again? Will ye no come back again? But I'll ye canny be. Will ye no come back again? To the king!
To the king, you're the water!
Hello everyone.
Hello!
We're out
King.
here in the
Australian
countryside and we're a bit cold today. It's quite hard to play with cold fingers.
It is indeed. Just make sure I'm wrapped up nice and warmly with my bare arms.
Oh. Well, it wasn't too long ago, Duncan, in the great scheme of things, maybe just over 100 years, not too long, that a group of people would be fighting each other tooth and nail for the freedoms that we all enjoy today.
Very true, Stewart.
And if they hadn't fought, we wouldn't have been allowed to, have all the freedoms that we've got today. So we'd like to give you a song called
The freedom to have coronavirus.
The song's called The Green Fields of France. Is that the only name for it?
I think it's got many names. It's most commonly known as Willie McBride, though that isn't the correct title. It never has been. It is The Green Fields of France.
Eric Bogle.
Eric Bogle, that's right. For Dundee, wrote it in the 60s, I think. 1960s, not the 1860s or the other 60s.
Not in his 60s.
Not in his. Well, he may have been. I don't know how old he is actually.
Okay.
I think he was a youngster back then.
I think he was a bit
He
young.
played a hootenannies.
Okay. So we'll just do the re-intro.
How do you do, Private William McBride? Do you mind if I sit here by your graveside and rest for a while in this warm summer sun? I've been walking all day, and I'm nearly done. I can see by your gravestone you were only 19 when you joined the great fallen oh 1916. Well, I hope you died quick, and I hope you died clean. William McBride, was it slow and obscene? Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the five lowly? Did the rifles fire high as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes lay the flowers of the forest? Did you leave a young wife or sweetheart behind? In some loyal heart is your memory enshrined. I know that you died back in 1916, but to that loyal heart are you forever 19? Or are you a stranger without even a name, forever enshrined behind some glass pane, in an old photograph torn and tattered and stained, fading to yellow in a brown leather frame? Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the five lowly? Did the rifles fire high as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? The sun shines down on the green fields of France. The wind through the grass makes the red poppies dance. The trenches have vanished long under the plough. No gas, no barbed wire, there's no gunfire now. Oh, but here in this graveyard it's still no man's land. The countless white crosses in mute witness stand to man's blind indifference to his fellow man, and a whole generation that was butchered and damned. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the five lowly? Did the rifles fire high as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? Well, I can't help but wonder as I sit by your side, do all those that lie here even know why they died? Did you believe them when they told you the cause? Did you really believe that this war could end wars? Oh, the suffering and the sadness, the glory and the shame, the killing and the dying, it was all done in vain. And for William McBride, it all happened again, and again and again and again and again. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the five lowly? Did the rifles fire high as they lowered you down? Did the band play the last post and chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? Hi, I hope you enjoyed that, folks.
Lovely.
Oh, sorry
Cheers.
about that, Jack coming in a wee bit late there. My fault.
I did exactly the same thing, Jack.
How's everybody doing today?
Means you were right then.
Lovely weather. It seems that everyone else is getting rain, but for some reason it's snowy up here in the Gorms Glen.
Well, after that massive thunderstorm last night, I'm not surprised that it's wet and white everywhere, you know?
Yeah, we saw that over the hills. It was sheet lightning at points.
Oh, it was amazing. It woke me up.
It did. The tarpaulin was flapping away fierce in the middle of the night. I thought it was a fox had come to maybe get a nibble at our haggis, but luckily it was just the rain and the wind.
Luckily, it was just the rain and the wind, because I had a nightmare that it was your backside.
The first time I've been accused of that.
That wasn't a nightmare.
No, it wasn't. It was a nightmare. It's a living nightmare. Right, let's play a song.
Well, speaking of backsides, here's a song called "The Vicar and the Frog." How you doing out there, folks? If you are enjoying yourselves today, then of course, as you know, The Vicar and the Frog is about my favourite animal. But if you've got a favourite animal, you should chime in. Let us know what your favourite animal is.
Okay. Vicar and the Frog, how does that go again?
There once was a very, very holy vicar, was walking along the street one day when he heard a little voice saying, "Excuse me, vicar, excuse me, vicar." The voice did say, well, the vicar looked around, but all he could see was a tiny little frog sitting on the ground. "Hello there, froggy. Did you speak to me? Was it you that I heard when I heard that sound?" "Yes," said the frog. "Help me, vicar." "I am not a frog, you see. I'm a choir boy, really, and a very wicked fairy has put a nasty spell on me. Now the only way to lift this spell," the little froggy said, "is if someone would take me and put me in a place where a very holy man has laid his head." So the vicar took him home and put him on his pillow. There the frog lay till the break of day. The very next morning, a blessed miracle! The spell was lifted, I'm glad to say, for there was a choir boy in bed with the vicar. And I hope you think this all makes sense, for they're my lord and members of the jury rest the case for the defense.
Innocent!
Bring me another chimney sweep to hang. You know, Duncan, if you hang a thief when he's a boy, he won't steal when he's an old man.
This is true.
Hang on a second here, right.
Well, he's looking at this so you can see this, can't he? What?
David Leigh Smith sent us £30.
Oh,
Thank
cheers,
you
pal.
very much, David. That's amazing.
Thanks, David. That'll go on some more kindling, which we can just chop down, obviously, but we'll get some good stuff from the garage in case it's a bit wet.
And we've got some people talking amongst themselves. I won't go public with that.
Oh.
Well, I'm sure everybody can see the
Chris
conversation.
Warham says, "Fit like Baba."
Chris Wirham.
Warham. So it's no Warham here, I'll tell you that.
Hello, Baba. Hope your ankle's fine.
Alison Crawford says, "Bra."
Oh, thank you, Alison.
Ian Waring says, I never received my prize for the best Halloween joke. Is it on its way?
Yeah, it must be on its way, actually. We'll check
I
with
think
her.
the post. There's something wrong with the post office.
It's with the
just now.
coronavirus,
Yeah.
isn't it? And the customs and stuff. It should be on its way, though.
What was it?
It was that thing we sent.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
No problem,
Don't speak
Flecky.
about it anymore. Stefan Heno says,
Email us after.
a glass of Erdredauer.
Whiskey.
Okay. The Gorms singing. How could it be a wrong time?
Absolutely.
Slange.
And David Laysmith, who just sent us the money, says, hi lads. Just sent £30. You were going to play at my son's wedding near Killiecrankie.
Oh,
in
that's
June.
right. Yes, up in Oh, it wasn't done. What was the name of that place again?
Killiecrankie.
No, not Killiecrankie.
Shout out to Connor. That must be his son.
Aye.
Shout out Connor.
Well, I hope you're doing fine, Connor. I wonder if you ever got married, eh?
Love your live streams, David and Caroline.
Thank you, David, and you, Caroline. And we'll
Cheers.
see you at some point very soon. And remind me where we were going to be playing. I'm sure it starts with a D.
Dromossi.
Dramoke. No, we can keep going, but we'll not get it. David will have to tell us. What we got next? Well, imagine that. The next song we're going to play is Killiecrankie.
It's almost
Is
like
that the next one? Oh my goodness.
So here's one for you, Connor. Oh, why you bun, say brolad. Oh, why you bun, say branchio. Oh, why you bun, say brolad. Come ye by Killiecrankie, oh. And he had been when I even you wouldn't have been second to oh. And he had seen what I be seen by the braids of Killiecrankie, oh. I fought in land, I fought at sea, at him I fought my auntie, oh. But I've met the devil and Dundee by the braids of Killiecrankie, oh. And he had been when I even you wouldn't have been second to oh. And he had seen what I be seen by the braids of Killiecrankie, oh. The ball picked up now we are far, and Claver's got a cranky hole. And I had fed on a fog led by the braids of Killiecrankie, oh. And he had been where I even you wouldn't have been second to oh. And he had seen what I be seen by the braids of Killiecrankie, oh. Oh, fie Mackay, what guard shall lie in the bush beyond the Brankie, ho? You'd better kiss King Wales off than come by Killiecrankie, ho. There's nae shame, there's nae shame, there's nae shame to Swankie, ho. Aye, the sewer slays on Atho's praise when the deal's at Killiecrankie, oh. And he had been when I even you wouldn't have been second to oh. And he had seen what I be seen by the praise of Killiecrankie. Oh, die, oh. game of Play the House. So. Oh, lovely song. That one I do enjoy. That one, Killiecrankie. One of the greatest heroes of Scotland. Certainly the second greatest hero of the 17th century up here.
Who was the first?
Montrose.
Aye, fair enough.
Close, like it's a close one. But aye, Dundee. I think that song about it's sort of about the lead up and the aftermath of the battle, but mostly focused on the aftermath. It was a great victory for Dundee back in what year was that, Duncan?
1685.
1689 might have been. Well, we don't care. We stopped caring about all that stuff.
1680 something.
1680 something. Dundee, a great victory at Killiecrankie, but of course it would cost him his life. And in that song, we even have that wee line which says, "Claver's got a clankio. The braw picked her, bang, fell right down." It was actually a musket that shot him, a wounded soldier just at the end of the battle. Sorry, just being out here, you know, in the fields.
Which picture actually fell down?
Which picture? I think it was, wouldn't have been the king, that's for sure. Wouldn't have been the king. He never fell. Which is just as well. Here's to the king.
So we've got Alex Ellenson. Hello everybody, nice to see you again. Alex from Switzerland.
Hello again, Alex. How we doing, my friend? I hope. Have you opened your borders yet in Switzerland? Or are you still keeping all the riffraff out?
Why are you trying to go?
Thinking about moving there.
Thinking about moving away from Corona Central.
David Leigh Smith replies, "Hi lads, yes, Connor got married in August at home in Fife. The original venue you were going to play at was in Kennacoyle."
So
no D then.
No, certainly no D. It's great news and congratulations to Connor. Fantastic.
Yeah,
man.
Absolutely.
Really glad.
All the best. And that's all. No one's saying anything else.
No one's saying. Well, Duncan, you're always into your ologies and things, aren't you? So,
of course.
What kind of I've already told you. I said it's my favourite animal. It's actually a couple. I mean, obviously a vicar, but for yourself, your favourite animal, what would it be? Do you like a hippopotamus?
I quite like a jellyfish.
Is that an animal?
Well, it's not a vegetable or a mineral.
What kind of jellyfish?
The kind that you can stroke without getting stung.
Okay, you see, I was playing a bit of a trap for you there because I was hoping you would say the most obvious one.
A dog?
No, it's not a jellyfish. The Portuguese man of war was what I was looking for, and I was going to refer to you the fact that it's actually not a jellyfish. Portuguese man of war is a collection of different organisms, often misconstrued as a jellyfish. But that was a great answer, a jellyfish.
My auntie got stung by a Portuguese man of war.
She got stung by a jellyfish?
Don't tell me
she got stung by a Portuguese man of
pee
war.
on her.
No.
Okay.
Why would you pee on her?
Because that's how you neutralise the
I don't think that's true.
venom or whatever it
I
is.
don't think that's true. But I know that's a standard excuse for you on a Saturday night in Leith.
That's always what I do.
There was a jellyfish, Your Honour. What about yourself though, Jack? What's your favourite animal? Do you like perhaps do you like a giraffe?
Nah.
You know they're possibly the only animal that gives birth standing up.
That's right, because they come out just ready to go, don't they?
Oh, aye, they're like wee rockets.
Okay, but not a giraffe.
Like
You don't
a-
like them.
Fruit fly or something.
A fruit fly?
Yeah.
There's lots of research being done on fruit flies at the moment. Apparently we share something like a lot of percentage of DNA with them.
I've always thought
So you're
that.
getting all your science information today.
Yeah,
from
absolutely.
Duncan.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Knight does have his own podcast as well. You can find
Just
that.
follow the science category on your mobile news app. Thing.
Dr.
You get
Knight
all
on
these
OnlyFans.
things for free.
OnlyFans is where it's at. Well, why don't we do what was that one that was written by the Dubliners manager?
Oh, the one about Concrete Bobby.
Concrete Bobby, that's right. Yeah, Robert McAlpine and McAlpine's Fusiliers.
Okay. Morven Coghill says, "You need a new fun fact, Stuart. That one's old."
Well, in future we won't be reading out any comments unless there's a donation made, okay? So
How does this one go again?
don't worry about it, you'll pick it up.
Okay.
How does it go? Oh yeah. Got it. 1, 2, 3.
shovels swung behind them. 'Twas in a pub that they drank their sup, and up in the spikes you'll find them. They bathed in blood, and they drank down mud, with pints and quarts so bare. And now we're on the road again, McAlpine's Fusiliers. Oh! I've worked the skin with a darky bend down on the Isle of Grain. We horse-faced stool, I knew the road, no bonus if you stop for rain. McAlpine's God, what a well-built hut, with shoulders cut to bits and seared. And woe to he went to look for tea, McAlpine's Fusiliers. Oh! I mind the day when the fair O'Shea fell into a concrete stair. What Horseface said when he saw him dead wasn't what the rich call prayers. I'm a navvy short, was it one retort that reached unto my ears? When the going's rough, you must be tough, McAlpine's Fusiliers. Oh! I've worked till sweat has had me bet. We Russian, Czech, and Pole on the hydro dams, on the saffron jams, down beneath the Thames in a hole. I've worked my way and I'll have my pay, with many gangers fist across my ears. If you find your like, don't join, by Christ, McAlpine's Fusiliers. Hey! As down the glen rode McAlpine's men, their shovels swung behind them. 'Twas in the pub that they drank their sup, and up in the strikes you'll find them. They bathed in blood, and they drank down mud, with pints and quarts so bare. And now we're on the road again, McAlpine's Fusiliers. And now we're on the road again, McAlpine's Fusiliers.
Nice.
There we are.
Nice.
Morven is laughing at what you said earlier. Emoji laugh.
You don't read it out unless there's a bit of money
Oh, yeah, I
attached.
forgot.
So a super chat, that's called now.
It's getting a bit warm with all this snow, so I might take my off.
Okay.
Need a bit of a breeze.
Aye.
I've got a.
Could do with a bit of Febreze as well. Oh shit.
We'll do a song here, and then Jack, you'll have to tune your cheers. Is that?
We'll edit out what he just said in the YouTube version.
What did he say? Nothing. That's right.
Let's draw as much attention to it as possible.
So we'll do another song, and then Jack, you can do a little bit of a tuning, and then me and Duncan will go have a little.
No. What? Okay, carry on. I don't know what you're saying.
We can go back to what you were talking about earlier, if you like.
Which was what? Jellyfish?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. So this one's called "Tell Me Ma." I hope you enjoy it.
Are we missing Friday?
Oh yeah.
Well, we can do that.
I'll do it after.
Doesn't matter. Let's do what you said.
Okay.
Let's not add confusion to chaos.
If anyone's got any reasonable requests, we might consider it as well.
Reasonable.
Well, like basically, don't ask for poker face, because really, why?
By Lady Nairn, isn't it?
Well, Lady Nairn's great granddaughter.
Alright,
Tell me now when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Blow my hair to steal my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She's handsome, she's pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She's a caller, 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? Albert Mooney says he loves her, all the boys are fighting for her. Knock the door, ring the bell, oh my sweetheart, are you well? Here she comes, as white as snow, rings in her fingers, bells in her toes. Old Jack Mooney says he'll die if he doesn't give the girl the roving eye. Tell me now when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair to steal my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She's handsome, she is pretty. Well, she's a calling, 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? Let the wind blow low and the wind blow high, through the streets in my kilt I'll fly. She's as sweet as cherry pie, she'll get her man, oh my, oh my. When she gets one of her in, she'll better tell her man till she goes home. Let the boys know as they will, it's Albert Mooney she loves still. Tell me now when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair to steal my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She's handsome, she is pretty, she's a belle of Belfast City. She's a calling, 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? Albert Mooney says he loves her, all the boys are fighting for her. Knock the door, ring the bell, walk my sweetheart, are you well? Here she comes, as white as snow, rings on her fingers, bells on her toes. Old Jack Mooney says he'll die if he doesn't get the girl with a roving eye. Tell me now when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair to steal my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She's handsome, she is pretty, she's a belle of Belfast City. She's a calling, 1, 2, 3, won't you tell me who is she? Tell me now when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair to steal my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She's handsome, she is pretty, she's a belle of Belfast City. She's a calling, 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? Tell me now when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair to steal my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She's handsome, she is pretty, she's a belle of Belfast City. She's a calling, 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me who is she? Tell me now when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair to steal my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She's handsome, she is pretty, she's a belle of Belfast City. She's a calling, 1, 2, 3, please won't you tell me? Who is she?
We'll never know.
Isn't she lovely? So, Duncan, I've got a question which has been put to me. It was put through a private line, not through the chat in the chat on the page, the web page. A private line. So it's a question that's been put to me. I didn't exactly know how to deal with it, so I'm asking for a friend. I wonder if you could help out. One of my friends that you haven't met,
Right.
you know, he or she or Z has a friend, a good friend, who is in an old folks' home, a sheltered housing. It's not quite full old folks' home, but it's you know, there's a string. You know, no one comes round the house every day. It's quite a close friend, very, very close friend, if you know what I mean. A bit like Jack and Mary Mac sort of friendship. Obviously, at the moment, it's very difficult to go to these old folks' homes because of the coronavirus. And so, would you advise this person to wait until there's a injection available, or would you say, you know, their partner might not even still be around by that time? So just get yourself in there. Just get yourself into the old folks' home. Now, bear in mind, this is going out on the internet. Just a bit of advice. Just that it's for a friend. I'm asking. You know, not for me. That's for certain. It's someone you don't know, and it's been from a private line.
So what you're asking me is, should this person
Should
adhere to the
person
restrictions or do whatever the hell they want?
Yeah, well, it's because it's in particular it's a home for older people, you know.
And are these two people both in the same home? No.
No.
That's an unfortunate. How do they get to each other normally? A bus.
A bus, yeah.
Does the bus
number
still
20,
go?
number 23.
Is the bus still going?
The bus is still going.
Are
Yeah.
they allowed to travel?
What do you mean?
Well, are they restricted?
Well, the problem is that you're not allowed to go into an old
But
folks'
you're
home.
not allowed to meet outside
They can meet outside.
in
Yeah.
the freezing cold.
Aye.
because that's going to be much better for
Yeah,
their
but
health.
the police, if you do that on the outside, the police will come. Remember, there's that boy that was at the children's play park with his girlfriend weeks ago.
Well, I'll tell you what, if they go up Arthur's Seat and they wear white camouflage, they'll not get caught.
To come up here to where we hang out.
Okay, that's good advice. Thanks very much. Thanks very much for that. Perfect. Right, on the subject of love then, let me have a little a little glass of water here.
By the way, Morven Coghill sent us £5, so we
Thank you
are
very much,
able
Morven.
to read out your emojis now.
Thank you very much, Morven.
You've been unblocked.
Slange.
Chris Riley says, do you know the bloody Sarks?
Oh, we've not learned that one. That's a nice one.
I think I've heard it, but I don't know it.
Maybe
Sorry,
we'll look
Chris.
that one up.
We'll,
yeah,
we'll,
look it up.
we'll look it up and get it learned at some point soon. It's not like we've got anything else to do.
Speak for yourself. I've got to get Arthur's Seat apparently dressed as a snowman.
Should we play another song then?
Let's give it a try. Shall we do? Yeah, that young lassie up in
Let's do the next one first,
Alright.
because it's a bit more different, and then
Okay.
go back to that.
So we're back to Mr. Clavers.
Great. Well, he is our second favourite hero of the 17th century. So. Bonnie Dundee, written by
Walter Scott.
Sir Walter Scott.
So a test for you.
I know, this is like, oh, is that right?
To the Lords of Convention, 'twas Clever who spoke. Here the king's crown go down, then our crowns to be broke. And each cavalier who loves honour and May, let him come for the bonnet side, Bonnie Dundee. Come fill up my cup, come fill up my can. Saddle my horses and collect my men. Unhook the westboards, let us go free. That it's up with the bonnet, so Bonnie Dundee. Dundee he is mounted, he rides up the street. All the bells they ring backwards, the drums they are beat. And the provost of man, he says, just let him be. The tune is well read, oh, that devil Dundee. Come fill up my cup, come fill up my can. Saddle my horses and collect my men. Unhook the westboards, let us go free. That it's up with the bonnet, so Bonnie Dundee. There are hills beyond Headland, lands beyond Forth. Be the lords in the south, there are chiefs in the north. Brave Dury wassels, 3,000 times 3. Cried hey, all the bonnet side, Bonnie Dundee. Come fill up my cup, come fill up my can. Saddle my horses and collect my men. Unhook the westboards, let us go free. That it's up with the bonnet, so Bonnie Dundee. And awa to the hill, to the lee of the rock. Here I you're a usurper, I'll count for the folks. Tremble false wigs in the midst of your glee. You've nae seen the last o' my bonnets and me. Come fill up my cup, come fill up my can. Come saddle my horses and collect my men. Unhook the westboards, let us go free. That it's up with the bonnets, oh Bonnie Dundee. Aye.
Wonderful.
There we are. Stefan Heno says maybe Donald McGillivray. We could maybe slot that one in.
No problem, Stefan. Good suggestion.
And Malta Kammerling, hello again. He says free.
Yes.
It's good that even when the audience are on the other side of a camera, they still join in.
Yeah,
Like that.
brilliant.
Yeah, so should we do the one before?
Yeah.
And we'll add.
The Bonnie
Yeah,
Lancer
the
5e.
Is that in that guide as well?
It is, eh?
Brilliant. Couldn't have planned it better.
And this one is on the album, which still
Hasn't it been released yet?
it's probably going to be after Christmas because we have had the photos done, but we have to get artwork, the design and everything. So
It is coming though.
Basically, our accordion player Archie McFarlane is not doing a very good job. He's taken an awful long time. You know, it's been like 3 or 4 days. He's already had these photographs.
he stood in the freezing cold with us to take them, and I mean,
Brought a light
He's
up a
just
hill.
not doing it quickly
Brought
enough.
loads of equipment up a hill, and it's just not good enough.
Yeah. Now, we know that Archie isn't obviously on the internet, he isn't into that kind of stuff, so we can safely talk about
Definitely
it.
not watching right now.
Exactly. So yeah, as I say, folks, don't blame Jack. Normally it would be Jack's fault. After that, sometimes it's Duncan's fault, but no, this time it's actually it's all Archie. Yeah,
It's someone else's fault.
all Archie. Probably
Definitely not.
Dominic's also.
Definitely not
to
our
blame,
fault.
so. Let's see if we can play this one 5e. Probably not.
Yeah.
After that, we'll get some instant karma. I can see if I forget the words.
Hi Anna Kallstrom. Hi from Sweden, she says.
Hello.
Hello, Anna.
How you doing?
How do you say hello in Swedish? Well, when in doubt.
Hello. I don't know.
Skål! Skål, Anna.
Hi, will do. Okay.
Was that you? Did you say hi will do?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
No.
Anna's input there.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
There once was a troop, all Irish dragoons, come marching down through 5EO, and the captain's fallen in love with a very bonny lass. Her name it was crying pretty Peggy, oh. There's money's a bonny lass in the halls of Waterless. There's money's a bonny lass in the Geary, oh. There's money's a bonny Jean on the streets o' Aberdeen. The flower o' them all who bites and 5EO. Well, come down the stairs, pretty Peggy, oh my dear. Come down the stairs, pretty Peggy, oh. Oh, come down the stairs, tie up your yellow hair. But alas, there will tell your daddy, oh. There's money's a bonny lass in the halls of Waterless. There's money's a bonny lass in the Geary, oh. There's money's a bonny Jean on the streets o' Aberdeen. The flower o' them all bites and 5EO. Well, what would mother think of a captain's wife to be? I what would she think if I did marry, oh? Little would she think when she heard the guineas clink, the clinking o' my fair wheel to 5EO. There's money's a bonny lass in the halls o' Waterless. There's money's a bonny lass in the Geary, oh. There's money's a bonny Jean on the streets o' Aberdeen. The flower o' them all bites and 5EO. I never did intend a soldier's lady for to be. I never shall marry a soldier, oh. I never did intend taking to a foreign land. I never will marry a soldier, oh. There's money's a bonny lass in the halls of Waterless. There's money's a bonny lass in the Geary, oh. There's money's a bonny Jean on the streets o' Aberdeen. The flower o' them all bites and 5EO. Well, mount, cries the colonel. Oh, mount, boys, mount. There's nae time to get in me, hear me, oh. It's never for a while, and never day or two, and see if the bonny lass will marry you. There's money's a bonny lass in the halls of Waterless. There's money's a bonny lass in the Geary, oh. There's money's a bonny Jean on the streets o' Aberdeen. The flower o' them all bites and 5EO. Oh, I'll bring you roses, and I'll bring you meat, and I'll bring the bonny lass to 5EO. I'll be by your side in tarry for a while. See if the bonny lass will marry you. There's money's a bonny lass in the halls of Waterless. There's money's a bonny lass in the T-R-E-O. There's money's a bonny teen on the streets of Aberdeen. The flower o' them all bites in 5-E-O. Well, long ere we come to old Meldrum Toon, we had our captain to carry home. And long ere we come to bonny Aberdeen, we had our captain to bury. So low lie the hills on Bonnython side, low lie the lowlands of 5-E-O. Our captain, he is dead, he died for the maid. He died for the bonny lass of 5-E-O. That's why there's money's a bonny lass in the halls of Waterless. Money's a bonny lass in the T-R-E-O. There's money's a bonny Jean from the streets of Aberdeen. The flower o' them all bides in 5-E-O.
Nice.
Hey, smashing.
Epic one there.
All that practice was worth it.
Well, absolutely.
What was the
Malta
question?
Camerling, thank you again for sending us £20. That is
Thank you.
absolutely amazing.
Yes, thank you, Malta.
And Anna Karlstrom says, hey, H-A-H-E-J. I think that's how you say hello.
Hedge.
Yeah, I don't. You
Hey.
probably don't pronounce
Hey.
it that. Pronounce
Hey.
it that way.
Oh yeah, hey.
And then Skal or Scale or Skull. That's
Skull.
cheers.
Skull.
Just mess it up.
Was it Donald McGillivray what we're talking about?
Possibly,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
certainly going to change tuning anyway. While Jack's changing tuning, I've got a little joke for you, Duncan.
Have you?
Yeah.
I'd love to hear it. I can never remember jokes, so you can tell it to me like
Are the
every
people
week.
going to win a prize if they get the right answer?
So is it a joke or a quiz?
No, we had a bit of a problem with that other.
Sponsorships. It's quite hard to get a sponsorship for some reason.
We had a problem with that Ian Weir guy where they're putting a complaint in about it. So as I said, Ian, it's great, nice to hear from you. Just email me privately, you know. We have someone else in charge of that department, obviously. We're going to have to get a new one. He's not doing his job well enough, so Dominic Blake is his name, incidentally. Yeah, so this is not for the quiz, but of course there may be a quiz yet to come. Knock knock, Duncan.
Who's there, Alistair?
Actually, that's a bit wrong, isn't it? Knock knock.
Who's there?
KGB.
KGB who?
Vival asks the questions.
Nice Russian accent you had there.
Thank you.
Sophia Lander says, perfect Swedish. Hi. I
Hi.
think that's how you pronounce it.
Hi. What am I trying to remember? How this
Hi,
tune
Sophia.
works.
How you doing? So that was a good joke there.
Thanks, Jack. Knock knock, Jack. Oh, sorry, knock knock.
Who's there?
Boo.
Boo-hoo.
Why are you crying? It's only a joke.
I think I can remember what this goes like.
I thought that was just your reaction to the joke.
Well, also that.
Well, I thought it was very funny, personally. Just to let you know. So this one is Donald McGillivray. We're going to give it a try.
Aye.
Good almighty. Hitting us with the hard ones here.
Yeah, I don't know how to play that, but I'm going to try it anyway.
I can remember the middle bit.
Well, there's a middle bit, isn't there?
Yeah, it'll be
And
fine.
the end bit, I can also remember that.
Okay. Donald's gone up a how hard and hungry. Donald's come to now, wild and angry. Donald will clear the goat's nest cleverly. Here's to the king and to Donald McGillivray. Come like a white bach, Donald McGillivray. Come like a white bach, Donald McGillivray. Pack on your back and you and say cleverly. Off with the counterfeit, Donald McGillivray. Donald's ran up a hill, but we is tether man. As you were one or slumped way another man. When he comes back, there's some will look merrily. Here's to King James and to Donald McGillivray. Come like a weaver, Donald McGillivray. Come like a weaver, Donald McGillivray. Pack on your back, you and say cleverly. Give him full measure, Donald McGillivray. Donald was mumpet with mirth and mockery. Donald was blinded with lads of property. Arrows ran high, nothing's with Nathan man. Lord, look how Donald is fleeing and breaking man. Come like a tailor, Donald McGillivray. Come like a tailor, Donald McGillivray. Push up and timble them cleverly. Off with the counterfeit, Donald McGillivray. That brooks nae tangleness, wiggin and priggin, and all newfangleness. He man be gain, he winna be balked man. He man hae justice, or fit he'll tacken man. Come like a cobbler, Donald McGillivray. Come like a cobbler, Donald McGillivray. Beat them and bore them and lingle them cleverly. Here's to the king and to Donald McGillivray. Donald's the calendar. Brooks nae tangleness, wiggin and riggin, and all newfangleness. Better in a war for wigs and wiggery. Meeting the devil and Donald McGillivray. Come like a devil, Donald McGillivray. Come like a devil, Donald McGillivray. Scalp them and scald them with brutes and brotherly. Off with a counterfeit, Donald McGillivray.
There we are. Well, I hope that was good enough for you, Stefan. And yeah, what we got next?
Corby's.
Oh yeah. Has anyone got any jokes they'd like to share?
Well, I've got a story, if you like. In the, I think it was 1560, oh, hang on a second, 1548 is when Mary Queen of Scots first arrived in Leith. About 20 years later, she would end up in, what was the name of the castle? Was it Fotheringay?
Fotheringay, yeah.
Now Mary, quite a pretty girl by all accounts, you know. She had red hair, is that right?
Did she?
I have no idea. She was French.
Elizabeth had red hair. I don't think Mary did.
But Mary, by all accounts, quite a bonny lassie. Of course, for those in the John Knox camp, she was always known as the Great Whore in Edinburgh. She was quite a goer. That's okay, a young lassie, same as a young laddie might be. And it ended up, she was in this prison Fotheringay, and they used to bring her, you know, friendly men to see her for a night. Sometimes it was English nights, not always, but after spending a night with the Queen in Fotheringay, the knights would be brought round the back of the castle, and they would be encouraged to never tell anybody that they'd spent the night with a queen, and to ensure that they would never tell anyone. They had their throats cut and they were ditched behind a small dike, a wall. This song's about a couple of crows that are sitting on the wall, deciding what shall they have for dinner, and of course a nice large carcass has just been
Dumped.
Merry Christmas.
As I was walking all alone, I had twa corbies making a me, touring through the t'other sail. For shall we gang and dine the day, oh, shall we gang and dine the day? Gang ahead, John, I'll stay dyke, for in the lies an English knight. Nobody kens that he lies there, oh, except his hawk, his hound and lady fair, oh, except his hawk, his hound and lady fair. His hawk's awa to the hunting game, his hound's awa to tak the wildfowl hame. His lady's ta'en and never made, oh, so we must make our dinner sweet, oh, we must make our dinner sweets. You'll sit on his white horse bane, and I'll pluck out his bonny blue ane. We'll lock o' his golden hair, oh, we'll flick a nest across bail, oh, flick a nest across bail. But money go on for Hemlock's mane, but they chuck in for his gain. On his white bones ran the pale, oh, the wind shall blow for their mail, oh, the wind shall blow for their mail.
There we are.
Nice cheerful stuff there for the Christmas time. Sort of makes me hungry, that one,
So
doesn't
that's
it?
what my name translates. My name translates to an ancient Pictish. Night crow food. There you go.
It was pretty dark. And I did say I was feeling a bit hungry.
Stefan Heno sent us £12.98.
Cheers, pal.
That's great. Thank you, Stefan.
Thanks very much.
That's like the price of an old Babylon 5 video from HMV. Of course,
At the time it was released,
of course
yeah.
you won't get them anymore. Well, sometimes they went up to $16.99.
What about the box set that you used to have?
Oh, I got that in a charity shop. That was season 2, full season 2. I think there was a few missing, but
On 20 VHS.
20 VHS, that's right. Eventually I collected the whole series. And if you haven't watched it, folks, if you're looking for something to watch over lockdown, I know lots of people are sort of into the Netflix kind of stuff, but
Is Babylon 5 not on one of these streaming places now?
oh, no doubt it is. But I'm sure you'll be able to just get it off the good old-fashioned, what platform are we on?
Pirate Bay or something like that?
I don't know if
Even
that's...
access that. anymore?
No, you definitely can.
No, definitely not.
We're on YouTube, right? So if you haven't been to check out YouTube, folks, have a look over there, and I'm sure you can probably find Babylon 5. Now, I would recommend Season 2 is particularly good, but it is quite nice to see the first season, then you get introduced to Captain Sinclair, and when he turns up later,
Don't spoil the ending, for God's sake.
Well, I'm just saying, if you know who Sinclair is, you might think at first, I don't like this guy. Don't worry, Sheridan's coming. He's fantastic. Bruce Boxleitner. But
and you know, the pilot episode is an hour and a half, so if you can get through that,
if you can get through that, you can get through the other 100 hours. No bother.
Once you finish that, watch Lex, and then you'll never need to watch anything else ever again.
That's a very good suggestion. There's only that's probably my second favourite.
It's on Amazon. You can watch it.
Well, I could
Very
probably
good.
watch it if I could take that £12.98 and maybe that would be able to invest me in I could rent it from Amazon.
There you go.
That's a great suggestion.
So this is the Gorms sci-fi TV show review hour.
Yeah.
What's your one, Jack? We've had Lex and
We've had Lex and
Babby
Babby 5.
I remember this isn't one that I actually like, but I always remember about this was years and years ago.
I know what you're going to say.
And I was living with Duncan at the
dear.
time, and like now, obviously, and out here. But he wouldn't go to bed because he would stay up and watch this show called Andromeda.
Oh, Andromeda with Kevin Sorbo.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
was a great one. I used to watch that with him as well. That's right.
And liked it to begin with, but then it got really
I
crap.
always used to, at the end, be like, oh yeah. And then after the credits rolled, it would say, and up next, more Andromeda. And Duncan would be very happy.
That was what was the girl? She had blue skin and blonde hair, or bleached white hair.
In Andromeda, there was a blue one.
Maybe I'm thinking of it.
Everyone's like,
Maybe I'm
off now, guys.
Maybe I'm thinking of Farscape actually.
Oh, Farscape.
Okay,
I love
well,
that one.
let's get another song going then.
But,
Why don't
Alex Ellenson says, hey boys, are you going to have another session before Christmas? So we're planning to do it a bit more regularly because we won't do one over the Christmas week. So
We'll do
next week and maybe even the week after.
Yeah.
Is
So-
the week after not Christmas?
No, it's the week before.
Okay.
It's the 18th is that week. So if you're still here, we can do it. But
Sounds great.
definitely next week.
Still here in the woods.
Yeah. Try and ramp up to Christmas, you know.
Yeah.
Well, how are we doing for time here?
Well,
What about an hour?
we've been on for an hour, but we've still got. We could still play another one and finish if you'd like.
Yeah, why don't we not do another two? It's just 'cause I can
Another
see the
two.
Gilly over there, and he is saying get a move on. So, Mr. Abbott, nice to see you. Yeah. So we'll get a move on. Let's do what? Wait, Whiskey Nancy. Oh, the Carlton Weaver. Right, he's giving us the thumbs up.
Yeah.
Sorry, John Abbott is the local
Getting
Gilly.
into guilt, flip reading. Guilt reading? Alright, 1, 2, 3.
Well, I'm a weaver. There we go. Sorry, Mr. Abbott. Oh, I am a weaver, a Carlton weaver. I am a rash and a roving blade. I've got silver in my pocket. I'm gonna join the roving trade. Oh, whiskey, 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 Nancy. Oh, as I went in by Carlton City, Nancy whiskey I chanced to smell. So I went and sat beside her. 7 years I've known her well. Oh, whiskey, 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 Nancy. Oh, the more I kissed her, the more I loved her. The more I kissed her, the more she smiled. I forgot my mother's warning. Nancy dear, you got me beguiled. Oh, whiskey, 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 Nancy. Oh, well, tell me, landlady, what's the owing? Tell me what there is to pay. 13 shillings is the reckoning. Pay me quickly. Go away. Oh, whiskey, 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 Nancy. Oh, I woke up early in the morning. To sleep my thirst, it was my need. I tried to rise, but she wouldn't let me. Nancy had me by the heat. Oh, whiskey, 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 Nancy. So I went out by Edinburgh City. Nancy whiskey a chance to smell. So I went and I sat beside her. All was left with a crooked scale. Oh, whiskey, 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 Nancy. Oh, now I'll get back to the Carlton weaving. I'm sure to make the shuttles fly. For a meat or at the weaving. Her I did in a roving way. Oh, whiskey, 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 Nancy. Oh, come all you weavers, Carlton weavers. All you weavers, whatever you be. Stay away from Nancy whiskey. She'll ruin you like she'll ruin me. Whiskey, 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 Nancy. Oh, whiskey.
Just have mine. It's in here.
Okay, well, one more song, I suppose. to finish up this evening.
Byron
Morning.
Burback says, play some more. I just joined in. Tearful emoji.
Don't cry, Byron. Lord Byron, the great English poet, romantic poet of the early 19th century, definitely worth checking out, folks, if you don't see him already.
Born in Aberdeen, I believe.
Born in England, educated.
Moved to Aberdeen.
Educated
I knew there was
in Aberdeen.
in the mix somewhere.
Aberdeen with that exceptional education system. The great English poet, educated in Aberdeen, that's rough.
Dreams of Bling
Dreams of Blind.
just sent us £10.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Dreams.
very much. Cheers, Dreams.
I'm guessing the middle name is of. Yeah.
Look, I just presumed it was a Dutch name. Dreams Offlin.
And somebody just shared our stream, so that's great.
Oh,
I
thank
didn't
you.
even know that I would be informed about that. So yeah, Revillo, thanks.
Thanks very much, man. Share it around.
So we're gonna do.
Good.
Oh yeah.
So we
We just do
said
another song.
we are going to be back next Friday. All of the streams we've done so far are still available on Facebook and YouTube as well. If you want to catch up, Byron, because this is the last one for today. We'll be back next week. We'll
Next
have
week, same time.
New album out sometime after Christmas. And is there any other relevant news?
Yeah, if you let us know. I mean, it kind of works out best for us, you know. This is a good time because we've been out, we've kind of gathered the wood for the cabin tonight. After this, we'll go and get that all chopped up for the fire. But we do understand that sometimes you lazy bones are not up so early on a Friday. I don't know what you're doing instead, but if it's not a suitable time, let us know. It is going to be someone's birthday. I don't want to say who, but it's going to be someone's birthday in a couple of weeks. So we might do a later stream for that. We'd have to probably put like an adult rating on that one.
Yeah, because we don't like to wear clothes in the evening. That's the thing.
That's a long tradition. It's just the way we were brought up, you know. But you let us know, folks. I'm not sure. For me, I do sometimes watch like the OnlyFans and what it's the other stuff, BitChute and things. I do watch all that sort of video streaming thing. For me, it's normally sort of in the background, and I'm not sure if, you know, I'm entertaining a young man or a young lady at night, if I'd like to have, you know, someone as ugly as these two on the telly in the background. So we're thinking we'll maybe do a later one, not next week, maybe week after. Let us know if you think that's a good idea, or if you're thinking, nah, I've got my evenings to myself. Coronation Street's on, EastEnders, got much better things to do than listen to you idiots.
Maybe we'll do a poll. We can find out what people want us, what time people want us to
Got you, sorry, I wouldn't have.
We could do it.
What you were on about there.
I said we could do a German on the street
Right,
as well.
yeah.
So I think that Dreams of Bling is Byron. So thank you very much, Byron.
That's great, Byron.
And Stefan said, what was this song about?
Which one?
Must be the one we just played.
It's about getting drunk and not doing your job.
No, it's about meeting a nice lady who's called Nancy Whiskey and giving her a big kiss.
And not turning up for your work and getting kicked out of your house.
It's about getting blootered, yeah. And on the subject of getting blootered, here's an old favourite. This is probably my favourite version of this, is the one done by the Black Donnellys.
They're good.
In Vegas. We're hoping to get that slot one
I
day.
think David Brown might be re-attempting his world record. He got beat.
For longest continuous gig.
Aye. He got overtaken, so he's doing. It's like 120 hours.
Do you think you can do a 24-hour stream? That'd be good.
Would anyone watch it?
Don't know if that'd be very good. But I mean, they took a lot of breaks and stuff. Anyway, let's not get into that again.
No, they didn't.
Let's not get into that again. He took a lot of breaks, so we'll just leave it at that.
He took a 50-minute break after 10 hours. I think that's pretty hardcore.
Yeah, he took a few breaks.
I mean, a bit lazy, but you know.
So I hope you've enjoyed the songs today, folks, and the great humour and witty banter.
Great humour that we
Let us know
provide.
where you find it.
If you've any last comments, please chuck them in when we're playing this song, and that way we'll get to you before the end.
Oh no, Byron, he sent us £10. It's not Dreams of Bling, so sorry, that's someone else. But thanks, Byron.
The
That's
name
great.
it's Dream Osbling, I'm sure is the name, Jack.
It says Dreams of Bling.
Well, I don't know about that. It's a strange name, but I appreciate it, Dreams, whoever you might be.
And we got another donation last night, but we can't read it out. But thanks for that as well.
From Kieran.
No. Oh, No, was that his name?
Yeah.
The one with the dodgy name.
I never heard about this.
Oh yeah, there was
The one with the dodgy name.
No,
Well,
someone with a dodgy name sent us bought our albums.
Yeah, all the full discography.
But last night at 3 in the morning, Kieran Cliff sent us £10. So thank you, Kieran. It's much appreciated.
what was the name that we can't say? Well, we'll
Well, we
save
can't
that.
say it. I'll
We'll
tell
save
you
that
later.
for the exciting.
We'll save it
the
for
adult stream.
the post-watershed stream.
Did it have the word shite in it by any chance?
It did. It did.
Yeah, it's not
Several
worse than
words.
that, really. Rancid S.I.
Right, anyway.
S.H.I.T. Sack was his name. Or she.
Okay.
I've been a wild rover for many's the year.
Hang on, what key are we in? Are we in? Yeah,
Just G.
Well, thanks very much, folks. I hope you have enjoyed the music today.
Yeah, we're in G. Sorry about that. Is this live?
I've been a wild rover for many's the year, and I spent all my money on whiskey and beer. And now I'm returning with golden great store, and I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no nay never, no nay never no more will I play the wild rover, and no never no more. I went into your house I used to frequent, and I told the lady my money was spent. Well, I asked her for credit, and she answered me nay, singing customers yours I could have any day. And it's no nay never, no nay never no more will I play the wild rover, and no never no more. I produced in my pocket 10 sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes open wide with delight. She'll say it's Weir whiskey, wine to the best, and the words that I spoke they were only interest. And it's no nay never, no nay never no more will I play the wild rover, and no never no more. I'll gang home to your mammy, confess what I've done, and I'll ask her to pardon her prodigal son. And if she forgives me, as of times of old, then I'll never play the wild rover no more. And it's no nay never, no nay never no more will I play the wild rover, and no never once more. And it's no nay never, no nay never no more will I play the wild rover, and no never no more, no more, no more, no more.
Smash!
Play two guitars.
Well, that was good
Thanks,
fun.
folks.
Thanks very much, Mr.
Thanks for
Abbott.
joining us. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you all again soon. Aye.
1 second. It's miserable outside, Mathilde says. Good luck on the way home, boys.
Home boys home.
This is our home. We just stay out here in the glen,
We should learn that
in
one.
the countryside.
The old country.
Daniel
The old
Spee says, love this song. Also joined in late. Will definitely be joining in this time next week. Well, please do it. Erin Gear Mountain says, you boys need some hats in that snow. Well, it was getting a bit warm for it, but
Aye, I know it's getting a bit chilly. We should really wrap up warm here.
Oh, up there on the Gear Mountain.
Let me see. Can I do this? Is that
Real
what-
strange name, doesn't it? Cog Hills, Gear Mountains.
Cog Hill?
very weird.
Why did I know that name?
Suspect almost.
It's a bit like Gear Mountain, I suppose.
Alright, so that seems like everyone's said their piece.
Cool.
So, time for
Okay.
us to go.
Time
Right.
for us to go.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks everyone, see you next week.
What's that, Abbott? Oh, piss off. Yeah, great.